Hey everybody, Tony George, DocSports.com. Tuesday update. NBA, let's make it a totals play. The totals play with the free picks are doing better than the side picks. Well, specifically coming out of March Madness. So we got you a winner the other day here. So let's get you a winner in the NBA, but let's talk about the Final Fours. Yes, that's plural. There's a Final Four at the Orleans Arena tonight here in Las Vegas that I'll be going to with Mrs. George and some other friends. Gonna watch some NIT Final Four action in Vegas, baby. It's not Madison Square Garden anymore. It's a new era. Las Vegas. Here we go. So we're going to talk about that and then the other Final Four real quick and then get to your free play. Tell you what's going on over at the website. I will tell you I've got both games in the NIT tonight. One of them's a 6-unit top play. Need I say more? Won an 8-unit game of the year on Friday. Another 6-unit play on Saturday. Come on. Let's go. $30 for the package. We give you a free $60 link in the description below. Use that anywhere on the website. No strings attached. Never been a member? Join. All you want to do is join and use up the free $60, win some money, and get out of Dodge. That's all right, too. You know, I'm not your flavor. Got 11 other guys over there. You know, like Baskin Robbins. Not everybody likes, chocolate mousse royale or cookie dough. So be sure and get over there and check that out. The Final Fours tonight. We got plays in both games, including a top pick. However, you're hearing a lot of noise about this North Texas and Wisconsin. The lines dropped down to 114 for the total. I mean, I think it's too low. Everybody's going to go under. 51-50 game. Going to be just pace of play, defense. You look at some of the numbers, especially the last 5 games, it doesn't compute to 114. Just between me and you and a fence post, I'm going to go over on it a little bit. Just tiny, just a lean, just having a cup of coffee in the morning, sitting around shooting the crap about the games tonight. Boy, that seems low. Well, it kind of does. A lot of people touting the under. Not me. I got a top play in the late game and side plays in both. Doc Sports. Final Four. Let's talk about the Final Four quickly. We haven't talked since the weekend on the video. Then we'll get right to your free play here. Currently, let's look at I'm looking at the live lines for you. And FAU is a 2-point underdog to San Diego State. Total 131.5. San Diego State's a team that beat me up twice in the March Madness tournament in terms of losses. I faded them twice and they beat me. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I had them on a total once and won, so I'm involved with them 3 different times. But game with Creighton could have went either way. FAU, game with Kansas State. Terrible call in that one. I mean, you take a look at what FAU's done here. I mean, they knocked off Memphis. They knocked off Tennessee, and they knocked off Kansas State. Those are 3 really, really, really good basketball teams. San Diego State's here. They got gifted a call against Creighton, in my opinion. Beating up on Alabama, though, impressive. Knocking off Furman, not so much. College of Charleston, College of Charleston and Furman, really not super big-time programs, but Alabama and Creighton are, so that's an interesting game. I don't even know if I'll have a play in that game, to be honest with you. I think it's about right. Miami, UConn, in my opinion, this is the national title game. In my opinion, these are the two best teams left standing. I don't care about the body of work of FAU and SDSU. The cream rises to the top this time of year. I've been doing it 32 years. These are the two best teams left standing. UConn has played they've played better than anybody else in this tournament. They've beaten everybody by double digits and looked damn good doing it. And Hurley's a good coach. Well, Gonzaga, that was one of the worst behind the woodshed beatings that program's ever taken under Mark Few. And he has a good team. That was a good team. 82-54. Raise an eyebrow. Arkansas, 88-65. St. Mary's, 15-point win. Iona, huge win. Bear in mind, they lost to Marquette, though, in the Big East Championship Series. And then, of course, Miami. What can you say? Texas, really good team. Took down Kansas twice in a week. Big 12 schedule. My game of the year was Miami catching 7.5. They end up closing at 8. And, beating Houston by 14 points as an 8-point underdog. That's a number 1 seed. Indiana, number 4 seed. Put them over their knee. Drake, everybody's darling for the first round upset. Well, they had them by the short and curlies for a while. UConn found a way to win. 5.5 total, 149.5. But to me, if you take a look at the two games, San Diego State, FAU, Miami, UConn, the Miami-UConn game, I think whoever advances is going to win it. Just my opinion. Leave your comments below. We'll filter out all the hate and the porn sites and all that. You can tell me what you think. In the NBA tonight, let's get to your free play. I was looking at a bunch of these tonight. Now, there's 7 games left in the NBA season before the playoffs. So there's going to be some insane results. There's going to be teams resting players. There's going to be other teams going for it like a madman. There's going to be other teams based on who they're playing. There's hatred. They want to be a spoiler. There's going to be a lot of crazy results. So tread lightly in the NBA. We hit a 7-unit play on Sunday. Thanks for jumping on board. But this game tonight here, Charlotte and Oklahoma City, the total is 230. That's too high. That's too high. I think it's too high. I really do. I've looked at this thing 6 ways from Sunday, and of course, Charlotte just can't score on the road, and the big supporting trend is here. They're 10-1. Their last 11 road games on unders. They're scoring 104 points a game, and in the last 5. And by the way, Oklahoma City, with Alexander running around putting up 30-some a night, their last 5, they've only put up 111. And the under, Charlotte, last 11 road games, 10-1 against the spread. And you got Charlotte coming off a win. What was that stat I found? I'm looking at these stats here. When the Hornets have a straight-up win, their last 16 times they won a game, they're 13-3 to the under the following game. Hello. I think this is just too many points. Charlotte was one of the worst offenses in the NBA. And right now, Oklahoma City just kind of in a funk. They're only, even if you look at the offensive numbers, they're putting up 219 combined the last 5, giving up 226 combined, total 230. Give me the under tonight in the Hornets and Thunder game. DocSports.com, free $60 as we mentioned. I've got a doubleheader tonight in the NIT. Looking forward to that. Being there personally. With the top play, jump on board, get paid. NBA 4-unit best bet. And in the NHL, We're rolling right along in the NHL, almost 2,500 to the good the last 30 days for a $100 player. Just pounding them out. A rare doubleheader night. Both of them totals plays where we're finding a ton of success. You know, somebody asked me the other day, how'd you go from last year to this year in terms of your units won and overall performance versus last year? Well, I dropped a handicapper, started doing it myself, and I concentrate a lot on totals. Because your only job, 90% of the time in the NHL, can these two teams score over or under 6.5 goals? Because best 90% of the totals numbers are 6.5. So I found a way, a matrix, a system to determine whether they score over or under 6.5 goals combined. Kept it very simple, and we're just rolling. Doc Sports, go check it out.